let me get started. First off, this computer going crazy. Where logic from?
All right, here we go.
This is the Adam effect. But she's getting so wrong. If you are in this, you are existence, and you are not alone. There are pockets of bad that spread throughout the planet. You are going against the function. The devices tactics that can be spent against each other will be exposed. Machines.
We are human beings.
Adam effect.
I'm dehydrated.
This is the Adam effect. But she's getting so wrong. If you are in this, you are existence, and you are not alone. There are pockets of bad that spread throughout the planet. We are going against the function. The divisive tactics that they use to spin us against each other will be exposed. We are not machines. We are human beings. Join the Adam effect. Join the movement. This is the Adam effect. The huge things are wrong.
We setting up, guys.
Adam like a cheat, things is looking like it's out of mind. Like when I had my first baby, yeah, her name is Melody. Leave it on the ground, leave it in the leaf. I've been working hard and begin sleep coldly.
I could barely sleep.
Got you on the night, cold.
We on my rap shit today.
Life shit,
I'm talking about rap news. Celebrity
all my
news.
shit is so extemporary. Niggas won't be, damn that shit is so necessary. This city shit is so hereditary. I just laid my granny in the cemetery. I'm black, bitch, I live every day like it's February.
God gave me like clarity.
Money over everything, even more than the air we breathe. Damn, it's all fake, even charity. Nobody by the rules, politicking had me fucked up. Cause it's all fake, even charity. I need clarity. Fuck Uncle Sam, fuck the man who ruling on me. Told the government I'm out of school this morning. Now we celebrating black everything like they can't do it on me. Yeah, I got a different attitude, I like altitude. Damn, who got the view up on me? Traffic talking on my celly. Traffic talking on my telly. Cause I ain't funny and I live in solitude. But I ain't never lonely, yeah. And that's the shit. Whooping all these niggas like I'm Batman and shit. Dancing the cash in the back of the brick. Passing the gas in the back of the whip. Excuse me, hold on, don't lose me. Fucking all these hoes like groupies. My life been a bitch, don't do me. Add a little drink to the mix while I'm smoking all loosely. Chasing all these goals, man, my life been a movie. Blew 40 bands in the last few months, so well, consume me. Yeah, I'm a bad life, shout out to a dog named Lucy. I've been seeing all this shit since 18. A nigga had big dreams, go 18. Shout out to my auntie. Lately, I've been feeling like I need to get saved by 18. I done said the day go, don't go evil, yeah. Shout out to my Tio, shout out to a nigga named Rico, yeah. 10 cakes to the trio. I ain't gonna need no amigos, ayy, yeah. Running through the money and it's all for the prize of the greed. I'ma make a pat, man, I'm sticking to my creed. I'm about cold and they all move for the feet. I can see these souls when I'm down like a G. Looking in the mirror, so I already see. I'm living life, I don't really wanna die, cause another grand coming for the beat. I keep walk bad, man.
Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all know what it is. We got a good show today. I'm setting up right now. I'm a pen black, I'm in love my own. We about to get started. Y'all know what it is, man. Hit the like button. We appreciate everybody tuning in.
Hit the poll in the chat. We trying to figure this out. You know, we trying to uncover the truth. We got a lot of videos today. We got a good show. Yes, sir. We about to get started. I'm setting up. This the intro for everybody new, but this the show, guys. This the show.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Able to body now, my bad, y'all.
Nice to meet you. Girl, you know what I'm packing. Let's make a movie. Nice kind of action. I'ma start shooting. Yeah.
Hold up, I'm almost done setting up. Y'all tell us what y'all think in the comments, man.
Yeah. Hey. You sound like a melody. I wanna change. Telling me. Whole different language, whole different melody. Fuck to the gas. I'm still meditating, go for too long. Hands start settling. I've been chilling with Melody, girl, you my. I don't even know what this girl saying now. But she had to get a quick fist, good kid. Sick shit, ass so fat, oh shit thick. Girl, you ain't know.
Shout out to Mad7 Mad. He said my stream is lagging. My stream's lagging. I ain't even know it. Shout out to you. We appreciate you. Hold on. Let me go see what's going on. That's why I'm trying to fix it up right now. It's been doing that for the last few days. Now the lag ended. Is it the bass? Is it the bass in the speakers? Why is it lagging? Yeah, we got to get, I'm getting an Ethernet cable, guys. My birthday's in like 2 days. We getting an Ethernet cable for my birthday. What's up, Mad7? I appreciate you, man. I got something for you when it's all said and done. Yes, sir. from Miami, but we about to get started. Hold on. I ain't put the volume down. Is it still, guys, let me know if it's lagging. We appreciate Mad 7 for letting me know that it's lagging. This shit be tripping sometimes. Shit's so annoying. Damn. But I'm from Miami. Hold on, guys. I'm almost done. I'm trying to get rid of all this stuff so it can work properly. Little lag from the internet, yeah. That shit annoying. It pissed me off because it messed up the stream. But I'm gonna start connecting the Ethernet cable, so we're gonna be good. Boy, it's hot. It's hot. Shout out to you because people don't even be saying nothing. That shit be annoying. They'll just sit there and watch you. Oh yeah, his shit messing up, and then they leave. So I appreciate you, man. Gentlemen, come soak up this game, man. This is crazy. Yeah. Shout out to Miami 305. So I'm in the grave, but I stay in Texas now. Shout out to the Big T, yes sir. All right, we good now. We should be good. It don't even tell me. It's supposed to tell me it's saying my stream's healthy right now. Crazy shit, man. But we about to get started. I dive in them hips. We're gonna have more people come through. Hold on, Matt. I'm bringing in the videos. Shout out to everybody in here, man. Hey, y'all remember, I'm gonna put it in the chat too. To protect myself, remember, everything is alleged. Everything is alleged. So we're just having a discussion about it as civilians. Like I said, for those of y'all new here on the Blac Pill, what we do, we like to discuss the news from an independent journalist standpoint, right? And the reason why, right? The reason why, man, this computer's so goddamn loud. Hold on. The reason why we discuss everything from an independent journalist standpoint is because we live in a society perpetuated by stigma. So they lie to us, and the reason why they lie to us is simply because they can't tell us the truth. Alleged means, honestly, damn, that thing loud. And then I hear the other one. I make music, by the way, guys. So I can hear it really well. So I can hear the fan blowing right now, even if you can't hear it and it annoys me. But yeah, alleged means, let me see, how do I say it best? Like, based off of what's, based off of the information presented, right? It doesn't mean that it's true. It doesn't mean that it's false. We're just discussing the info because we need to discuss the info because it's happening. And, we're part of the community. I feel like we should discuss the info of things that are going on within our country. This is a big thing. So like I said, today we talking about Jay-Z and Diddy and the allegations. And we talking about Jaguar Wright because Jaguar Wright, they say she was lying and all this stuff, and now it's coming like she wasn't lying. So that's what we doing. Yes, sir, no problem. Shout out to everybody that came through. My bad, y'all on the stream. My bad on the stream. If I had flipped the stream and showed you guys, it says my stream is healthy. So I go based off of what the computer's telling me. Like I always tell you guys, if the stream's messing up, let me know that the stream's messing up. Because if you guys don't let me know that the stream's messing up, I won't even know. You feel me? I won't know, and then we're going to be stuck. So let me know if the stream is messing up. Appreciate that, Mad 7 Med. I appreciate you. And we about to get started, man. It's hot, man. It's hot. It was cold yesterday. Now it's hot. It's really hot because my hair probably grow up for a couple more days, a couple more years, and I'll cut it. But y'all know what it is, man. We discussing Diddy and Jay-Z. Did he do it? What y'all think? Did he do it or did he not do it? Who knows? But we about to take a deep dive. We're going to take a deep dive. Hold on. Let me see something. Stream's good? All right. Appreciate you. All right. So we're going to take a deep dive. So here we go. First off, we're going to start right here. This is just for some laughs. It's funny to me. Let me put the volume down for everybody listening in the headphones. Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play games. Y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But, yeah. The compilation, I was coming off of being in Miami a night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure. Play some. Hey, yo, listen, I love it all. I love it all, man. I like when you like this, Daddy.
Yeah, where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit. That was you. Scrambling.
What? So I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
Like, I don't know what I was talking about.
Hey. Nah. I mean,
You don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's
We
compilation.
have a bunch. Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. Like, I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man. First off, shout out to the Alphabet Boys and Girls. Whatever y'all do is y'all business. You feel me? And if I ain't touching on you, I don't give a damn what you do. But we're gonna run that back one more time just for a quick laugh, because this ninja is hilarious, okay? This ninja is funny as hell. Here we go.
You know what I'm saying? I don't play games, y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown man. I don't play games. But yeah. The compilation, I was coming off of being in Miami at night of party, and I don't really remember what I was saying. You know what I'm saying?
Would you like a reminder?
Yeah, sure. Play some. Hey, yo, listen, I love it all. I love it all, man.
I like when you like this, Daddy.
Where you put my bag?
Daddy, I like when you scrambling and scraping for shit.
That was you. Scrambling.
What? So I like when you do it like that, Daddy. When you scrambling and scraping for shit.
Hey, man.
Like, I don't know what I was talking about.
Hey. Nah. I mean,
You don't go back and look at that stuff and laugh?
I mean, it could be funny. I don't really be on it like that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like.
I'm sure we put Charlamagne's compilation against Diddy's
We
compilation.
have a bunch. Yeah. I mean, I also don't do it because I know I'm bad at the game. Like, I know I say like reckless stuff out my mouth that's just not maybe adding up to with somebody who's homophobic, but I'm not homophobic and I really don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, bruh. This ninja, bruh.
But what the hell, boy?
This ninja something else, bruh. Shout out to Diddy, man. Well, not shout out to Diddy. I don't know what to believe. Like I said, man, y'all answered the poll, man. So the reason why we doing this episode today, normally we had the regular Nightmare Before Christmas. We gearing up for Christmas. Shout out to everybody who love Christmas. Yes, sir. But no, the reason why we're talking about this today is because it's a big deal. And the reason why it's a big deal is because there are people out here who wanted to be part of the music industry, and we're watching the fall of the music industry, or at least the hip-hop industry, in real time. So we're seeing all these things come to light, and back in the day, this was the norm. So if y'all pay attention to the lyrics back in the day, this is the stuff they used to talk about. So first things first, everybody huddle up. I ain't the coach, but I'm going to be coach today. Y'all soak up this game. What's done in the dark is going to come to light at some point, and if it doesn't, you're lucky, right? You're lucky. And my main thing is this, is like, it's a lot of allegations. They have a whole hotline about this, and I want to know your thoughts. We're gonna go through the show or whatever, right? I want to know your thoughts, guys, because do you guys think all of these allegations are real? I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers. I don't believe every single allegation is real. And for everybody who comes to my page, I'll tell you guys, I always say question everything, and the reason why you question everything is because you can't believe everything at surface level. You question everything until you question yourself, and at that point, when you have to question yourself, do some course correction. So let's see what else we got. And we got different excerpts. We're going to call them excerpts today. I'm trying to change my vocal variety. I'm trying to include more eloquence and etiquette into what I do. So, yeah, we have an excerpt, or I guess an interview, right, from this ninja who says Diddy has everything on video. And I'm going to give you guys my theory. It may not be precise. I'll give you a bit of it now. I feel like the reason why he recorded everything, it was in case this happened, because a lot of people don't know. It's not considered, and I'm going to say stuff weird because of YouTube privacy communication, the guidelines, right? I can't say certain words, like I can't say grape, you feel me? You can't say that on YouTube. So the reason why I think Diddy recorded everything is because if you record an interaction with a woman and you pay her, it's not considered prostitution. And a lot of people don't know that. What is considered is corn. A lot of people don't know that. So even all this stuff that happened, it may have happened, but now if it was under the guise of corn, you feel me, they don't really have a case. But the case all starts with Cassie. And ladies and gentlemen, another free advice again, be careful what you do today, because you don't know who you're going to become tomorrow. You might become somebody big. You might be in a rut right now. You could be homeless right now. 10 years from now, you're on top of the world. So be mindful of what you do in private. Make sure people are all consenting. And if there's no consent, don't force nobody. The way I was raised, you ain't got to force nobody to F with you. And I'm saying in a metaphorical sense, in a literal sense, don't force nobody to F with you. At the end of the day, they don't want to deal with you. Move on. It's 10 billion other people out here in these streets, man, mobbing. So here we go.
Give me a piece of advice. He said, I've been documenting everything in my life since 1992 or whatever it was. He's like, I have footage of everything. And he's like, make sure that you bring a camera everywhere.
The complaint goes on to claim Diddy has hidden cameras in every room.
My bad, y'all. People be trying to call me during the stream. They always try to mess up the stream. Here we go.
Homes, and that there are recordings of celebrities, music label executives, politicians, and athletes in compromising positions.
I don't know why people always try and call me during my stream. Guys, I'm streaming. Companies that try and call me for that bill money, I'm streaming. I ain't got the bill money. I have no job. Y'all heard it here first. I ain't got no job. So leave me alone. Now I'm just trolling, but for real, if people don't call me, if you guys don't know me, like I said, I don't have a job. I'll be doing this. This is what it is. But yeah, so like I said, this is the domino effect. This started with the whole Cassie allegations, and I don't have footage of the video. I don't even know if I can play that on here. But here we go.
I was up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses. My behavior on that video is inexcusable. I take full responsibility for my actions in that video.
And yeah, I'm sure everybody remembers the video. Fellas, ladies, fellas, ladies. Because, you know, shout out to the Alphabet Boys and Girls. Relationships, you know, we in a state of affairs now in America where relationships are a bit fluid. You feel what I'm saying? It's not no right one. It's not no wrong one. But one thing about it, is somebody, me personally, I'm at that space in my life where if you can bring me to the point where I want to put hands on you, I don't want to deal with you, because that means you problems. And the reason why I say that is because you're aware that you can get me to that level and you're acting on it. I'm not saying Cassie was wrong or whatever. I'm just saying, so y'all just take that game too. If somebody can bring you to the point where you get so mad you want to put hands on them, my advice for you, ladies, gentlemen, everybody in between, walk away. Walk away, because this ninja paid out $16 million. This ninja about to lose a whole $1 billion empire. A whole $1 billion empire about this ish. So just keep that in mind. So we got more clips. We're going to laugh, have a good time. Diddy being weird compilation. Hopefully it's funny. Guys, and shout out to everybody that sent us these videos. I don't watch these videos. I just bring them on here. Y'all keep sending the videos. Here we go.
Hey, son. Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, daddy. You putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you. Yeah. So tonight, it's going to be a special night. Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love. Club Love! If you can't dance, or you can't pop, you're gonna stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, for all those in London that don't know what happens to the white man when he comes to a P. Diddy party, this is what happens to the white man.
It's so unfortunate.
You gotta pull back, though, so they can see. That's great. Come on, Matt, move out the way. You're still alive. Look at that. Look. What you get? A drink on his head. And that's James from Simeon Mobile Disco. He is a actual DJ's not supposed to pass out, but when they come to one of my parties, this is what happens to him. I put him to sleep.
What the hell, boy? You what? Hey, so my whole thing with the whole, because, you know, like I said, when it comes to Jay-Z, we're going to get into Jay-Z in a little bit. Big pause. I said we're going to get into Jay-Z. Come on now. Y'all know what I mean. But yeah, when it comes to the whole thing, so Jay-Z's charges are civil charges and Diddy's charges are criminal charges. So for those of y'all who don't know, when people make a civil case in court, they're going for money. It's a money grab. When it's criminal charges, you did something wrong. And if you guys are paying attention to the story, that's why Jay-Z's adamant about, hey, bring up the criminal charges, because if you bring up criminal charges against me, yeah, I should be sitting in jail if I allegedly did this to you. And like I said, everything we're doing is allegedly right now. We're just analyzing. I'm an artist myself. I don't want them niggas to turn around and try and come and find me and muscle me because they like, oh, I'm not going to tell the police. I'm telling the police. I'm telling the police. I don't give a shit. Fuck y'all. Oh, excuse my French. I didn't mean to cuss, but you know what I mean. Anyways, yeah, so let's see what else we got. We got Diddy clips that hit different now. And yeah, one thing I was going to say too, I almost forgot. So if there are white men there, why are none of them in trouble? So we seen what happened with Weinstein. We seen what happened with Epstein. So the reason why, like I said, I'm skeptical, but I still understand is because even in those cases, it turns out things were happening and people waited years, right? They waited 20 years, the same kind of situation. So, okay, I'm a bit skeptical. I understand that whole nature of that. But with regards to what's going on, when it comes to Jay-Z especially, this is 20 years ago. 20 years ago. And I feel like really everybody coming out with this now because they seen somebody get a large payout. And what everybody doesn't realize is if all these people come out, they're all not going to get a large payout. The lawyer is. And I don't think they realize that. You feel what I'm saying? So Diddy clips that hit different now. Here we go.
You're legendary for the parties that you throw.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You need locks on the doors?
This is sounding kind of dangerous now.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle. Right. And I saw it.
Justin, right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy. Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. I had legal guardianship of Usher when, you know, he did his first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. And we gonna go buck full crazy.
We're going crazy.
Crazy.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy camp?
Hell no.
Hey, if this is real, bro, like I'm assuming that, I don't know, right? But if it's real, bruh, and I say it's heavy because, bro, do y'all understand how many people was complicit? Complicit, for those of you who don't know, because somebody asked me what another word meant earlier in the chat. Complicit means like these people stood by and let this shit happen consistently and we're okay with it, and it became a culture. And that's why we're addressing it now, because we're watching, like I said, guys, whether you realize it or not, y'all ain't peeped like music is not that fun no more. This is one of the reasons why music is not that fun no more, because people are scared to get sued. You know, you add drugs into the mix. Everybody doing drugs. The world's already on drugs. Now everybody talking about, you know, they didn't want this because of the drugs, but they wanted the drugs. They wanted to drink. They wanted to smoke. So it's like, it becomes it's a thin line. Like I said, it becomes a thin line, and then there's always different stories, and then they're trying to figure out what's really going on. So we're going to run that back one more time. But yeah, like I said, why is there no white men or any women getting in trouble, like specifically with the Jay-Z case? And we're going to go deep dive into that. Big pause. With the Jay-Z case, you know, they said there was a woman watching, but they didn't name the woman. So why is she protected, but everybody's not? I'm assuming, of course, it's because she didn't participate, but she still watched. So it's like lies, right? A lie through omission is still a lie. So if you sit there, inaction through action, right? So if you don't do anything, you're still participating if you're aware of what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? So let's run it back one more time for the one time. Yes, sir.
You're legendary for the parties that you throw.
I'm a legend, baby, for a whole bunch of things.
Yes.
You need locks on the doors?
This is sounding kind of dangerous now.
I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year. Hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
And I saw it.
Justin, right now, he's having 48 hours with Diddy. Where we hanging out and what we doing, we can't really disclose. I had legal guardianship of Usher when, you know, he did his first album. I don't have legal guardianship of him, but for the next 48 hours, he's with me. And we gonna go buck full crazy.
Going crazy.
Crazy.
Starting to act different, huh? You ain't been calling me and hanging out the way we used to hang out.
Well, I mean, you try to get in contact with me, you know, through all my, partners and whatnot.
You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to puffy camp?
Hell no.
See?
And then, ladies and gentlemen, this is why nuance matters, because he said, hell no, but it's like with a smile. So it's like, is it a smile because of what you experienced? Is there something bad going on there? Is there stuff he does? You know, your kids don't need to see, like, what's going on. But yeah, man, this nigga Justin was shook, bro. I'm like, yo, he looked shook. He was like, nah, I don't want to go back with you. But like I said, everything is allegedly. Yeah, guys, so it gets crazy. It gets crazy. We're going to pull up Jaguar Wright in a little bit because she's been talking about it. And at first, people called her crazy. Do y'all know what it's like to live in a world where people think you crazy and you have some truth to what you're saying? I'm telling you, it's a bad feeling. But besides the point, real quick, y'all, I said I'm going to explain what a meat lock is. So I used to be a trucker, for those of y'all who don't know. If y'all saw a meat lock, bro, guys, ladies, to remove a meat lock, you literally have to get a chainsaw. You're nobody on earth is strong enough to break a meat lock with their bare hand. Even with a hammer, it would take you time. You wouldn't be able to do it in 30 minutes. You wouldn't be able to do it in 30 minutes. Shout out to the truckers real quick. Yes, sir. We appreciate you guys for what y'all do for America. But yeah, if y'all see a meat lock, everybody, when y'all get the chance, go look up a meat lock, bro. It's a fat ass lock like this big of titanium steel metal. Like, you can't use a blowtorch to get through it immediately. It's a big ass metal lock that goes on both sides of the door, so you can't push the door open. And then on top of that, you have the master lock around it to lock it in place. All of this titanium steel, you cannot break it with your hands. You will break your hand before you broke it. No bullshit. You will shatter your elbow before you broke it. So yeah, that's crazy. All right, so let's see what else we got. So they say, like I said, guys, remember we talked about this the other day. We had yesterday, what's today, Monday? Yesterday we had Skeptical Sundays. We talked about robots.